My throat started getting sore again 10 minutes before airtime. It's gonna be a shit show, man. So. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world, and welcome to Rome, Italy, the site of the Colosseum, where people come to see him. They really are a scream. World Extreme Battle Pro. Hello everyone, I am your faithful Amanda Splatts of the Amanda Splatts Project, as your evil of flavor. Today I am Mandy Dangerously. And today is the culmination of something I've been doing since December of last year. World Extreme Battle Pro, formerly known as Desert Mid-South. Something I've been working on for a very long time. And today is going to be the big culmination. Now, this is the start of a culmination. It's going to be a 2-month thing. In 2 weeks, we will have Sextet Synthesis, which is our version of the G1 Climax. It's already been very positive. G-Man won the first one and segued into a heavyweight championship title run. Short one, albeit short one. Then in early November, we will have a stable tournament called the Survivor's Banquet. And that will set up for the big culmination of everything we've been doing in mid-November. The Real Folk Blues. A one-night, 32-person tournament. It's going to be the culmination of this thing that I've been doing and putting my heart and soul into. Fire Pro has been one of the biggest shows. It saved this channel. Hey, James, thanks for stopping by, man. I think you'll be happy with some of the picks today, man. It saved the channel. Fire Pro saved my channel. And the number 1 and number 2 most watched VODs in history are Fire Pro. Now, some of the shows only got like 5 or 6 views these days. The dew's off the lily, man. I know nothing stays hot forever. But it's taken a story that's taken months and finally seen it through to our conclusion. But again, it's going to be a relatively short show. The big show, the big PLE, is later this month. Sextet Synthesis 2. If you ain't got one, you know what to do. And it's too late because the G-Man got his too. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and just briefly go over the rules. It's going to be 7 matches today. 6 qualification matches with the Sextet Synthesis. And then the 7th the Jet Championship. No matter what the show, the Jet Championship must always be on the line. Always. Most titles, just once a month. Jet Championship, every single show. So, got that quick look at the rules for today. First of all, the rules for the draft today. I was working on this all night. There are going to be 3 rounds of picks. We have 7 different stables. Now, I used ChatGPT to do some math, crunch some numbers, so that the order was all fair. like assigning 7 points for a first round pick, 6 points for a second pick, 5 points, etc. So everyone gets 12 points, so it's all fair between all of them. So the order is randomly generated. Now, on your first or second pick, instead of one wrestler, you can pick an established tag team, but it has to be something that makes sense. It has to be like an established team or stable. Now, if you pass up that opportunity in the first and second rounds, in the third round, you can just pick 2 wrestlers. So by the end of the night, everyone is going to have 5 people. And there will be chances to earn more slots over the next couple months, as we will be doing a supplemental draft in December. And I will go over those points and those checkpoints at another time. Now, sex synthesis. Anyone who knows what anyone knows what New Japan is? Sex synthesis is our version of G1 Climax, except it's 6 people. Last time it was 6 people in 2 brackets of 6 each. This time it's just going to be 6 people, period. Now, QRD, if you missed the last show, we have tertiary titles. Ones that are only Gensokyo, only fighting games, only pro wrestling, only Hollow Live, and only Uma Musume. Now that we've got a roster draft, now that we've got an actual full roster, we no longer need those distinctions by fandom. So we're going to have the final title match for each of those tertiary titles today for the first 5 spots. The 6th spot, I have gone over every single match, every single show, and gone over who won the most 5-star 100% matches. 2 people won 4. 2 people won 4 matches, so they will fight for the 6th spot. And the 6 of them will be in a one-night league in 2 weeks' time at Sex Synthesis 2 to win what's essentially Money in the Bank. And it'll be 7, like I said, 7 matches because the Jet Championship must always be defended. So without further ado, before I ruin my goddamn voice, and apparently everyone who's speaking today also has a cold as well. Oh, what a fucking coincidence, right? Let's get right into the draft as we start with round 1. Hello. Your former World Extreme Battle Pro champion, for now, have been blessed with making the first pick. You may have seen that I have jumped the gun a bit in my alliances with ASCII and The Undertaker in order to try to forward this story along to its logical conclusion. So obviously you think I would want to start by picking the broken-hearted ASCII, who has been a victim of the ever-changing tag team scene. However, we want in on that tag team championship as well. My team is going to have something to fight for, while I get my heavyweight championship back from Marissa Rossetti. So, our first draft pick will be ASCII and Hochimachi Suisse. INNK. No, what the fuck? What the fuck? I'm Robico! Robico! It's okay. Suisse, it's okay. I'm here for Robico! Robico, Sora! Miko! It's okay. Suisse, it's okay. I'm here. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is. Oh, I forgot how bad this guy's voice is fucking vocal fry. My name is Paul Heyman, and I am the voice of some of the most successful wrestlers in professional wrestling history: Brock Lesnar, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Curtis Axel. But today I represent another powerhouse in this industry. The fine people at PepsiCo have asked me to speak on behalf of one of their heroes, the world champion, Pepsi Man. Here live at the Pepsi Administration Building, we have been crunching the numbers to see who the most efficient and refreshing pick would be. And it's very simple. Our world heavyweight champion, Marissa Rossetti, she's got her own stable. So that leaves us the next best choice. We at PepsiCo, on behalf of Pepsi Man, are going to choose the reigning, defending tag team champions, Takanashi Kiara and Cerno Cold Chicken. Thanks for stopping by. And thank you for always supporting us. I am happy to announce that PepsiCo products will now be available in all KFC stores nationwide. Cerno, do you have anything to say? Not really, no. Okay. Good morning. I am your reigning, defending world heavyweight champion, Marissa Rossetti. The G-Man fell to me, as do everyone who faces my fists. I have been honored to know some of the most powerful women in this industry, and now I get to lead my own coliseum of warriors. There is one warrior in particular who stands out to me. Someone who has fought her own kind, her own colleagues to get to the top. The one who understands the power of muscles. I, Marissa Rossetti, your world heavyweight champion, choose as my first pick Uma Musume champion, Majoro Ryan. There's nothing in this world that can't be solved with muscles. Let's get swole! Yes, indeed. Hey, everyone. It's your world, former... Still kind of hurts to say former. Your former World Heavyweight Championship champion, Bridget here. I've got a long climb back in front of it. Especially since I failed to defeat Justice. And I lost my heavyweight title shot on the way. I won't give up, though. I'm not a quitter. And I have been asked to lead a group of bounty hunters. A stalwart group that make money, fighting evil, taking down the bad guys, and looking good doing it. And speaking of looking good, there are two people in this federation who have looked truly amazing over the last few months. Some of the best matches in the history of this federation. Ladies and gentlemen, as the first members of the Bounty Hunters Guild, I'm proud to announce Yui Ren and Yui Ran, the fallen angels. Couple of rookies who have really taken everyone by storm. It'll be an honor to have this brother-sister team ply their trade as bounty hunters. Hello. Do you know me? I bet you weren't expecting to see me here today. Well, there's a story behind that. You see, when Amanda made the sudden decision to scrap all the tertiary diamonds, Simbolti Rudolph, or those horse bitches, whatever their fucking names are, they left. They pulled out of the company. So Amanda was in a bit of a lurch. Enter me, Geese Howard, chairman of the Howard Corporation, police chief of Southtown, and all in all, general nice fella. I stepped up when that horse bitch stepped aside. And now I have an option to put together my own coalition. Call it the Howard Coalition. First decision, we want the most powerful, most charismatic, some of the best talkers in the business. I have decided my first pick will be Leopold Gainitz. Thank you, Mr. Howard. Common misconception that my first name's not Leopold. Common misconception, though. It's fine, all right. Yes, praise to be Orochi. Praise to the Hakushi. And praise to Mr. Howard here for showing a little bit of unity. Amanda keeps talking about how she loves King of Fighters. She'd rather King of Fighters collaborated today. But our company, SNK, is woefully unaccepted. It's unrepresented. I apologize. I'm just so flustered by being in the presence of such a great man. You know, I know when I'm getting my ass kissed, right? Should I stop? No, keep going. Yes. Well, we hope to make representation of SNK more of a regular thing here. Praise be to Orochi. What? What you saying? No. No, I told him you cannot have all of Gen Zero. Cannot have all of Gen Zero as a pick. That's not fair to everyone. That she picks 4 people at once. And G-Man got the random draw. He got the first pick. That's not fair. Tell you what I can do. Gen Zero was a stable. I'll let her pick Sora and Miko as part of the stable. I'll let her do that as her tag team pick if she wants. Is that what she wants? Good, we'll go with that. Thanks for stopping by, helping with the Chan. It's appreciated. Hello, my name is Lubica, and this is our shiny smiley story. Oh. Coming up last, wiping up the rail. Clown Town. You thought you'd seen the last of us. You thought Bridget had wiped us off the face of this company. But you cannot keep a good clown down. Now, I've been told that we're going to establish tag team as one of our picks. There's just one team that is the true hot commodity in this company today. My long-time clowny cohorts. Shaggy Two-Dope and Violent J. The Insane Clown Posse. What, Juggalo, what? Juggalo gangster, what? Rude boy. And ladies and gentlemen, there you go. I didn't fucking die. While doing the first round, oh god, I still gotta do color commentary. Holy crap. I got like a gallon and a half of water with me today. Hopefully that'll be enough. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is the first round draft. Howard Corporation stepping up. Howard Corporation stepping up. Where Craigson Academy stepped aside. And now, we actually get into some fucking wrestling. This is going to be the first of the final tertiary matches. We are going to establish the last tertiary champion. All of them will be going on to sextet synthesis. First one is going to be for the Triple Crown Championship. Originally won by The Undertaker. When he unified the WWE, WCW, and ECW championships. Currently in the hands of the fourth champion, Rob Van Dam, who will be taking on the legend himself. Kind of hope I don't have to do his voice today, because I know that'll kill my throat. The Macho Man, Randy Savage. The Macho Man and Rob Van Dam fight for the last shot, the last U.S. Triple Crown match. And a shot at the sextet synthesis for the biggest prize in the game. We start paring down tonight, man. We've gone from a world of over 800 wrestlers to a roster of about 35. So it's time to start cutting some of these belts down. Macho Madness, oh yeah, the legend, Macho Man. The U.S. Triple Crown has a bit of a storied history. The Undertaker won the belt initially. He dropped it suddenly to Chris Jericho, who ended up losing it to Mike Hagar, Mayor Mike Hagar. When Jericho started talking shit, Hagar stepped in. Yes, I said, okay. Yeah, not only real life wrestlers, but fiction wrestlers can contend for the belt as well. And then he had an amazing match with Mr. Monday Night here, Rob Van Dam. This is going to be the final U.S. title championship. The U.S. Triple Crown ends tonight. Winner gets the shot at sextet synthesis. Scoop and slam by Rob Van Dam, starting out early. Two of the most biggest names in their respective fields in pro wrestling. We're starting the game off kind of hot today. But don't worry, the show, unless I start fucking dying from coughing and shit, the show's gonna be relatively short. Like I said, 7 matches and 3 rounds of voting. Because the Jet Championship must always be defended no matter what. Test of strength. Rob trying to push him down. Got that drop toe hold going. Big old sweep by RVD. And on the back, Macho Man, a little groggy. Those educated feet of Rob Van Dam may have knocked him for a loop. Now, here's the thing. There's only 35 spots, so it's possible a champion might not be drafted. It's possible someone might win a belt and not. That's okay for now. For now, it's going to be okay if we have champions or winners that are not drafted. Although, Pepsi Man did make a very smart decision to go ahead and draft Yara and Cerno, our tag team champions. Another chapter of heartbreak in Gen Zero. Oh, big old axe kick by Rob Van Dam. Keeping the Macho Man down. Those educated feet. We'll try to turn the fan off, see if that helps. Big old clothesline by the Macho Man. I'm sick on the day of one of my biggest web piece shows ever. That's fucking great. I love how my fate is. Oh, big old kick. Big old Pele kick by Rob. Those educated feet. As long as he keeps the kicks flowing. Everything be going great. Kiara's franchise is a burger place in KFC, cold chicken. We have steamed ham. So well, maybe in another timeline. Who knows? Another place, another galaxy, interdimension, planetary. Who fucking knows? We got cold chicken, though. With a side of Pepsi. Oh, hurricane runner by Rob. Tying up the Macho Man, only one. This one's far from done. Round by Macho Man. Big old flip. Trying to keep the RVD off of his educated feet as he struggles to be the final U.S. Triple Crown champion. Back of Rob. Big old kick to the gut and another Pele kick keeping Macho Man off. Oh, rolling senton. Big old vertical suplex by Macho Man. You hear the Macho Man-ness right about you. I swear, that voice would be so much fun to do. So much fun to do, like if he was regularly. But Rob Van Dam has had some amazing matches also. R.I.P. Macho Man. You know, they say that his dying in a car crash was what stopped Harold Camping from ending the world back in the day. True story. It's a true story I just made up. Because Macho Man died on the same day that the world was supposed to end, due to the prediction of some guy named Harold Camping. So it's Macho Man saved us all. But can he save Web P? And can he save himself in this match? Roll up on Rob. Oh. Macho not taking that shit. Not taking that shit. Rob going again. Oh, sitting pile driver head right into the mat. By the way, I know I'm talking about the passing of Macho Man Randy Savage while he's wrestling in the ring right now. We've made clear on the show that this is a simulation. This is another dimension. Flipping around again. Going up to the top. Macho Man better watch out. 5-star frog splash. That intense, high-flying impact. Oh, 2.9. Oh my god, Macho Man ran. The rapture rather than the world anymore. For some, that was about, yeah. And then some people, like, sold their fucking homes and killed people because of it. Because of that piece of shit. Internet Historian does a really good rap on the whole Harold Camping thing. It was actually really good. Man, rag him over. Get him up. Low angle drop kick. Keeping him down. Keep his legs underneath him. Now, who knows? Someone who wins the sex set synthesis might not even be a member of the roster. But again, for now, capping the roster at 35 so we can have a 32-person 32-person real folk blues. That is the goal. Then break up the pin. Because the goal for the real folk blues was it's going to be 32 of the 35 wrestlers. It's going to omit the World Heavyweight Champion, the #1 contender, and whoever holds sextet synthesis at the time. Those would be the 32. He got picked up by the Macho Man. Madness in his hand. Won't be dragging screw on that educated leg. Macho Man round up the crowd, even though he's got the black and white, because I think like the NWO colors look better. Maybe I'll have to find his wacky, multicolored classic getup. Who knows? Open in the corner. The isometric view of this game really changes your strategy. Because I don't think you can whip anyone to the top or bottom turnbuckles. Trying to take out those educated legs of Rob Van Dam. Can't do those amazing kicks. Hangman's neckbreaker. That's not going to open the kicks, though. Going to the top. That legendary macho elbow. Is that going to be it? 2.9. 2.9. It's getting dangerous. Power slam by Rob Van Dam. Oh, fucking show. Fonzie's not here to help him. Gotta do it on his own. Scoop. Dragon screw. Going to the top. Dropping another elbow. A little too close to the ropes. The only person I trust for an event of this nature is Mr. Karate Champ, of course. Macho Man getting too close to the rope. Rob Van Dam saving himself right in the edge. Right on the borderline. Gonna keep on pushing my love over the borderline. Feel like I'm going to lose my mind from my throat. Oh, going for the testicles. Oh, flip that. That was non-Euclidean. That was a little weird. Oh, another roll-up. Is that going to be enough? And it is. And it is. I'm sure that in the future, there may be a spot for the Macho Man, Randy Savage. But tonight, Rob Van Dam, the whole fucking show, moves on to Sextet Synthesis and is officially our final United States Triple Crown champion. Spot number 1 has been filled. Go ahead and put it down here. Since I now don't have to change this, because I kept forgetting to change it every match. I was setting it up and changing it every match, but I think you know that's not worth it. Because I keep forgetting, so here we go. So Rob Van Dam. Gonna be one of the 6 people in 2 weeks at Sextet Synthesis. And we move on. We're gonna have 3 acts today. I know taking a little break, like when there's like barely an hour of action, it's gonna be sad. But I need to clear out my throat each time. You know, it will be a relatively, like, it'll definitely be done before you have to go, man. Probably. And we move on. And we move on. With the Hollow Live Championship. I don't know if y'all could hear me, but Roboco wasn't happy with being shows and towards the end, she wanted to reunite her friends in Gen Zero because of the horrible story with ASCII and Suisse, and ASCII and Sora. Sora and ASCII, former tag team champions, lost the belts. INNK tried to get them back, but ASCII got hurt. ASCII just kept losing match after match after match. And eventually she just gave up. She gave up on herself. It hurt to see my Oshi like that, but I had no choice about it. Meanwhile, Robico, meteoric rise. She was second place in the initial tournament to crown the heavyweight champion. She was second place in another big tournament. And she won the Trayson Academy, raising the stakes. 8 battle royals, with the 9th royaliest of royals. Robico essentially defeated 63 people in one night. And that is why she earned her spot with her own stable, the Hololive stable. But what she really wants to do is... Nope, that's not the right belt. Shit. I may not have made a Hololive belt, or may just be on the wrong person. Fuck. Non-title, there we go. But Robico, on the last show, defeated Mori Calliope to win the Hololive Championship. The Reaper has been on a bit of a downturn in this federation after breaking up her team with Kiara, which Kiara was absolutely furious about, very unhappy about. Forcing Kiara to team with Cerna, who was also broken up with Pepsi Man. It's the tag team division as a whole fucking soap opera. But also the tag team division has given us, like, more 100... I think the tag team division has given us more 100% rated matches than any other division. So it's definitely been worth it. It's sad, but it's worth it. There she is. Current... And irony of ironies. There was Gen Zero Battle Royal to determine the number 1 contender, and it's Suisse. Now with G-Man in City 17. So Robico may not only be the leader of the Hololive faction, he might actually end up getting a shot at the sextet. Or D-Man's first round pick could potentially pay off immediate dividends in the breakup of Gen Zero. Robico is easily one of the best, if not the best, technical wrestler in this federation. Which is funny because she's a high-spec robot. Locking up right now. Rikimachi Suisse, who is the head of member of City 17 right now. She no longer works for Hololive. She and Asuka work for the G-Man. Such is the nature of the draft. You don't get a say. Now, there may be trades in the future. Maybe people switch sides in the future, but for now, she's an INNK, and she's not out there representing Hololive, she's out there representing the G-Man. But tell you, talking about the tag team division, I think it really says something that I have the rule in there about your first or second draft pick could be a tag team. It really says something about how amazing the tag team division is. That 5 of the 7 picks in the first round were tag teams. The tag team division in this federation is amazing, and it's only going to get better with some of the hires they got coming. The old dropkick by Robico sending Suisse out. Of course, then again, the number 1 contenders for the tag titles are Link and Zelda from CDI. So, you know, that could all go to shit real fucking fast. We can blame the mic cutting in and out on audio issues since we're filming from Rome. Oh, big old mudslide pin by the Comet. Does that mean it's a star slide pin? Word is they actually had to take the axe out of Suisse's hands so she didn't chop the G-Man up right in half. Suisse is furious. She wanted to join Hololive, but it's not her choice. Now they're not only on opposite ends of this federation, they're on opposite ends of what's going to be one of many big roster wars. Stable wars. And what about Geese Howard taking over where Simbolthi Rudolph and the director stepped aside? One of the best technical wrestlers of this federation ever versus the big old Comet. One of the biggest singers in Hololive. We may not have Gora yet, but we've got Marine. We've got Mori. Hosho Marine, the first ever Hololive champ, since we're talking about these titles that are going away today. Held locked by Suisse, broken up. Marine won the tournament, and she paid for the belt, so, you know, that's fine. She ended up losing it to Mori, who ended up dropping it to Robico. And now, the winner gets a ticket. Put him over. Crunch in the neck. Suisse showing she's got some technical chops, too. Not just a psychopath. Although, from what I understand, she's really trying to... Oh, almost breaking the arm of the robot there. She's really trying to break away from the whole psychopath thing. Oh, whoa, lifting kind of a Karen and lift German. That's strength and technical ability by Robico. Big old wheel kick. So will it be Hololive or City 17 that's going to have a representative at the sextet? Will someone try to pick up Rob Van Dam now that he's got a spot? Only time will tell. Although, you notice that they're in many different places, but then they're wrestling here. Yeah, maybe there may be some fancy editing going on. 2.9 by Robico. Big 2.9. Very close. Oh, low angle drop kick by Suisse, putting a stop to momentum. Step over toe hold. Turn away. Big old insecurity. Those long, powerful legs of Suisse. Robico booting her off. Quite lewd look on Robico, but she's very chill, very comfy. Unless you're facing her in the ring or at the end of a barrel. Shotgun or sniper barrel, whatever you call it. Throw axe right to the back. trying to get past those defenses, those firewalls of Robico. Robico, one of the most accomplished and technically sound wrestlers in this federation, to never hit one of the big two. She's seen ASCII and... Oh, there's the Bridge of German again, another 2.9. She's seen ASCII and Sora hit it. She's seen more Calliope come up. She needs to just get it herself. Just finally get over that hump. 2.9. Looked a little close to me. Looked like her feet might have been... Oh, super kick. Sweeper kick. A little closely, but I trust the ref's judgment. I trust Ronnie Chambro's judgment. Trying to break that arm like she was Penta. In the corner. Oh, watching her face with a haluva kick. Shades of Sami Zayn. She's bibbity bobbity boop bop bibbity bobbity. I swear, man, y'all are sleeping on HoloLive. They got legitimate, amazing music. Real good shit. Going to the top. Oh, high fly flow. High fly flow. Not gonna be enough. It is. So G-Man is denied as Robico successfully defends the HoloLive Championship for the last time. And as we all probably knew she would, she makes it into the sex set. Like I said, she was second place in the initial World Heavyweight Championship tournament, second place in the HoloLive Championship tournament. She won the 64-person Battle Royal. She is a high-spec dynamo. And who knows? Maybe in 2 weeks' time, it'll be her time. So we have 2 of our 6 names set up. Rob Van Dam and Robico. We got more on the way. We got the second round of the draft picks. And I'm sorry to take it, I'm sorry to take a break. Like, it hasn't even been an hour. I'm sorry to take a break. But I'm trying to clear out my throat and everything between matches because I'm doing so much talking today. It's going to be a short show. You've seen it's going to be a short fucking show. Like, so the big show is going to be sex set in 2 weeks. This is setting up for that. And saying goodbye to these titles now that I am moving on and moving ahead with what be. Just a couple minutes, let me clear my throat. Get the fucking scraper out, BRB. This will be a moment I need to open up Discord briefly to check some math. I'm just looking at the order and I don't know if the maths. Hold on. Stream may chunk for like a minute. Yeah, sorry, the math. I was looking at an old proof. Sorry, just one moment. I'm sorry. All right, we're back. We're about to do the second round of drafts. Now, as far as the tag team rule, recruiting a tag team on your first or second vote, 5 of our 7 teams already did that. Only Marissa and Geese Howard chose a single option. So they may choose a tag team in the second round or just have 2 people with tag teams in the third. So, go ahead and pull up the sheet, make sure we got the right order. Let's continue with the second round of the draft. So the Howard Corporation gets the first pick. I've been thinking about extending my fingers into the tag team division here. Problem is, King of Fighters is usually a 3-person team. I was gonna bring Billy, but Mr. Khan is better served holding down the fort back at home. Plus, I don't think that Mr. Karate Judge Referee would allow him to bring his cudgel into the ring. And I've had some ideas. However, I'm told that you, Leopold, or Gannett, my apologies, your first name's not Leopold. I'll use it anyways, because I'm Geese fucking Howard. I do what I want, asshole. I heard that you have an option for me. Why, yes, I do, sir. One of the most, or 2 of the most dynamic ladies. One of the most amazing teams in King of Fighters history. Introduced back in 1996. And they were still the final DLC for King of Fighters 15. My faithful allies in the Hakushi. The lovely Vice and Mature. Very elegant ladies. I like the kind of combination of pantsuit thing. It's very Mahavre. Don't think I don't see what you're doing, though, Preacher Man. What I'm doing, Mr. Howard, is assuring that the Howard Corporation's efforts are optimal. Welcome back down to Clown Town. The great revival of Clown Town. Not gonna lie, I'm kinda not feeling it. I need a little pick-me-up. I need a little cheerful happiness in my life. And I can't smite people from the top of my tower right now. It's me, Peace. Kensuke's favorite fairy. Fuck you, Juno. I'm flying around, sing a song, sing a song. I'm happy to be here. Happy back in Clown Town. Little clown, big heart, throw the moon at you. USA number 1, bitch. Welcome back, Clown Beast. That is your name, right, Clown Beast? Sorry, what does Amanda say? I got the party started before I came here today. I'm Fago, if my memory serves me right. Maybe it's a little bit of the madness. The madness is going to be running all over this federation. Now that Clown Piece is back in town, Piece. What kind of people do you have in this company? Dear God, I used to work in Memphis, and even I have... Oh, we're on? We're on. Ladies and gentlemen, the Pepsi Corporation has decided we need one of the common people. An everyman that PepsiCo can point him and say, yes, this is our target demographic. This is who we're selling our products to. This is who we believe in. I have found a man who I believe represents the average American very well. He used to wrestle. He's been in this federation before, and he was actually in the tournament to crown the first ever heavyweight champion. And it got to Mahabri nearly a year ago. Ladies and gentlemen, our next big Pepsi spokesman and the member of PepsiCo, Jumbo Flapjack. I like burgers! He likes burgers. The man likes freaking burgers. Jesus Christ, where's Seth when I need him? Now, for those of you who have made my storybook in Street Fighter 6, you know I don't discriminate men or women, regardless of who I may fight with or whom I may lay with. I have decided to open my gym to powerhouses of any gender. Therefore, I am honored to announce our second pick. A man who is no stranger to the world of professional wrestling. A man who's gone a few rounds with Jumbo Flapjack himself back in the day, back in the Capcom Wrestling Association. Former mayor of Metro City, Mike Hagar. Hey, Deadbeat, sorry, I'm back. Did you make the announcement yet? Oh, go ahead. Hey, guys, it's your girl, Maury. I'm on my world tour. I stopped by and former tag team champion, former Hollow Live champion. Now I'm proud to represent my girls here at Hollow Live. Deadbeats keep singing. Senpai, why does everyone seem so depressed? Well, it's been a little hard to make the decision. There's so many amazing people I've met on my journey here. But one I've had more interaction with than anyone else recently said that this was going to be his last run. I've been in the ring with him on the other end multiple times. And I ended that run previously. So if this is going to be his last run, then I want it to be on my side. Ladies and gentlemen, a member of the Bounty Hunters Guild, professional golfer, and mascot of the Amanda Splatts Project, Robert Landolt. It's a good day to be the world champion golfer, and a good day to make $1. Miss Bridget, I am honored. So the last shall be first, and the first shall be last. How the math works, I guess. You've already seen my decision earlier, sending shockwaves through this company. That will be a regular thing. There's another man. You have seen me with ASCII, the legendary Undertaker. As I have said previously, the reason I formed my own alliance with ASCII and the Undertaker, I've been trying to help bring this story to its conclusion. Jumpstart the decision that we find ourselves at now. And I would say that, like most of my plans, this one has come to fruition. Alright, so we got the second round of the draft in. Got Clown Beast, Clown Town, Jumbo Flapjack joining PepsiCo, Mike Hagar, the Muscle Gym, Maury Calliope joining Hololive, Robert Landolt joining the Bounty Hunters, and The Undertaker joining City 17. 3 more matches before we take our next break. And we're starting with the Gensokyo Heritage Championship. Oops. No, that wasn't it. We want to get referee out here, Mr. Karate Camp. Port Pickard. The Gensokyo Championship. I honestly thought about just bringing this one back, keeping this one back. This is easily the most storied championship in the company that we're getting rid of today. Started as the Attitude Era Championship, initially won by The Rock, when he became both the king and queen of the Attitude Era. Cerno won it, made the Gensokyo Championship. Then Cerno lost to Truly Knowledge, who lost to Saki Izayoi, who lost to, I believe, Marissa, and then to Raymond. Now the legendary Reimu herself, Reimu Hakurai, the priestess, taking on the jacked, hulking, Saki not even drop Oni, Yugi Hoshiguma. These have been some amazing matches, yeah. Problem is, they've also been very gruesome, very gory matches. Like when Rumia was cut open and just gushing blood everywhere. So I will be 100% honest, I'm kind of happy to see these go. I don't want to see these girls get too gored up. Really dropping the knee, trying to be somewhat technical. I admire that. Slap to the face of that Oni. Oh, big old standing moonsault, not even a 1. Her Saki not even drop on that move. Boxing her ears. Oh, Randy taking Rob, the big strong Oni. One of the 4 divas of the mountain. With Kason, Suika, and some people are saying maybe Kangara's the 4th one. Yugi flexing on him. Raymun's not impressed. Oh, big old release German by the Oni. Flip over, STF. Selling her to STFU and have another drink. Slap by Reimu. Uppercut versus slap. Big old slap fight breaking out here. The legs. Animation's a little weird. chop to the neck. It's Gensokyo. If the animation's a little weird, it's because she's using magic or something. Whatever. I don't fucking know. He's got the wrenching away on the legs. Boxing those ears. Very dangerous. RKO out of somewhere. Yugi getting right back up. Big old clubbering forearm. Another one misses. But he gets the backbreaker scoop slam. Carolyn left. Just the absolute strength of the Oni. Oh, puts on the brakes. Hip toss. Big old clothesline by Yugi. Another big old clothesline. That step over and step toe hold. Trying to break her ankle. Not a lot of gore and violence. No one's even bleeding, so I'm a little impressed. Another RKO by Reimu. Again, you notice neither of these girls have been drafted. 1, 2. 2.9. Reimu trying to put the Oni away and there we go. There's the barbed wire. Wonder how long that was gonna take. I'm underhook over. I ain't getting over you till you get out from under him. Greatest country song of all time. The strength of the Oni now just throwing around Reimu like a Fumo. We got Clown Piece in Clown Town. We got Cerno in PepsiCo. Who's next? Will it be the franchise Shane Douglas, a current Sevens champion? Lucky Sevens champion. Or Crazy Eights, rather. Will it be CDI Lincoln Zelda, number 1 contender for the tag titles? Oh, 2.9. Only one person did not use their tag team pick, and that's Marissa of the Muscle Gym. Big old release. Big old flop over. No one's gushing blood. These women are showing a shocking amount of restraint. Oh my god. Usually these matches are just gore fests. Thank God they're toning it down a little. Another 2.9. These two are at their limit. Don't know how dangerous things are going to get. Better put the kibosh on that German. The released German right next to that barbed wire would have been brutal. Boxing like years ago like the Mongolian Stomper. Oh, spear! Spear by Yugi. And that's it. Yugi Hoshiguma. He dominates and obliterates Reimu Hakurai. And she is the last Gensokyo Heritage Cup champion. Very few people can say they've got to win over the legendary Miko Reimu Hakurai. That's because she'll just ask him for endless fucking rematches until they give up. But Yugi, the big powerful Oni, has made her way into the sextet synthesis. But I'm sure Reimu, the legend she is, she and Marissa, the other Marissa Kirasami, I'm sure we'll be seeing them again. Or maybe not, I don't know, Gensokyo's pretty fucking far. It was a pretty big expense getting these women out here for the shows every few weeks. But it was worth it. So the end of the violent, gory Gensokyo Championship. Generally somewhat of a mild match. And we must move on. Next up, spot number 4. Doesn't matter, I'm deleting this. Spot number 4. The Fighters Cup for fighting game characters. This is the one that Marissa became. Marissa won the belt she cut her teeth on that. And it was her ridiculous streak as the fighting game champion. Winning the tournament, defeating Urban Champion, defeating Geese Howard. Her amazing run, her dominant run, that got her the #1 contendership for the heavyweight championship when she defeated The Undertaker and then won the belt from G-Man later that night. So this is the belt that launched her into her current position, currently held by Angela Beltai, another big muscular woman. The only other person to hold it. She won it away from Marissa shortly before Marissa won the World Heavyweight title. You gotta wonder, is Angela interested in joining Muscle Gym? Or is she interested in stopping Marissa and winning that heavyweight title herself? We'll find out if she gets drafted. Ladies and gentlemen. You know what time it is? You know what time it is. We all know what time it is. It's time for Lick Joe. Lick Joe time, baby! Woo! We got the Joe, Licking Joe. Lick Joe from Violence Fight, Solitary Fighter. This man will Sammy you with the Dogogoon. Yeah, I know it says Rick Joe. I know they fixed the translation. Fuck it, he's always gonna be Lick Joe to me. I could look at the fucking picture if I have to. Get a fucking screenshot if I need to. He's Lick Joe. It's a Lick-a-dom. There you fucking go. Who's it gonna be, Angela Beltai or Lick fucking Joe? Like I said, the Fighters Cup was supposed to be a very prestigious title because I love fighting games. It was supposed to be the first. It's supposed to be something I based my channel on. Till I realized that I'm dog shit at them. And I just keep getting my fucking ass handed to me. Like, we got Choco here holding on the fort with the fighting games. Choco here kicking ass with those. So I feel like I can drop that and move on to other things. Although we will be playing King of Fighters later today. And Angela Beltai. Power Instincts, big, buff woman. Got quite a few muscle women and muscle men on the roster. Let's see who Marissa wants to add on. Again, Marissa is the only person who will have 2 picks in the 3rd round. Everyone else has already chosen a tag team for the smoking, red-hot tag team division in this federation. Now, just because these tertiary titles are going away doesn't mean we're never going to see these match types again. I've got an idea. Ooh, big old slap by Lick Joe. He licked right across the face. Lick Joe does not give a lick. I do want to do like a hardcore title event. Maybe not in martial arts style, because this is more of a kickboxing type of thing. I do want to do a hardcore title again. That would be awesome. But again, I just want to let this 32-member roster sit for the next few months. Or 35 members, rather. Going for the power bomb. Right over his head. Missing the big old discus clothesline. Angela sizing him up. Where these SWA rules, they're like kickboxing. Like you can pin or whatever. But, or not kickboxing, they're like hybrid wrestling. Kind of like the Global Championship, if you remember that in TNA for a hot minute. Where there is a round system and there are knockdowns and stuff. Lick Joe missing with the kick, big old uppercut. Who knows, maybe we will all one day bow to Lick Joe. Big old clothesline by Lick Joe. Elbow. Now, here's the fun thing. Lick Joe only won his shot. Most of the tertiary champions got their shot in an 8-person tag match. Team Haru versus Team Vodka, where we merged 4 of the 5 number 1 contenderships into one match. That should have been a sign I was shutting shit down. That should have been a sign to y'all, and a sign to Rudolph who pulled out the fucking Tracing Academy. That's why we had to contact the Howard Corporation, and Mr. Howard did not disappoint. Joe was absolutely manhandling Angela out here. Big old clothesline, though. She's fighting back. The Dirty Rouge herself. Rock star Joe. Oh, Joe! Dirty pool right there. Slamming right into the referee. I think that might have been intentional. We might have to get a replay on that. Lick Joe just licked the referee. Oh no. The judge's bleed. He cut wide open. How dare you, Joe? How dare you, Lick Joe? Our nation trusted you, Lick Joe. Yes, I will ride this fucking joke. This guy has nothing else about him. Other than he's Lick Joe. Oh, big old palm strike by Angela. Off the edge. Oh, he turned up right into the box in the ears. Not gonna be enough. Nope, just 2. Not even 2.9. Actually, sharp tongue on this man, yeah. Biting. Biting. Oh, double discus clotheslines missing. Oh, and the box in the ears again. Surprisingly popular. Neck breaker by Joe. Nasty Rainmaker. Just no technical skill whatsoever. No technical aspect. Just big clubbing forearms. Big meaty men and women slapping meat. Just like God intended. Just slapping meat out there. 2.9. Joe's about got her licked. But by Angela, she's panting. There is a stamina system in this game. If you don't rest up, you will get gassed. Oh, big old rotating, spinning DDT. Holy shit. She's up, but she's dazed. Big old bulldog. Following up with a trapping headbutt, shades of Al Snow. And Joe is down. He's got to meet the count of 10. Yes, he is. He did not have the strength to do all the whirly and twirly doos this time. Just scooping her down, trying to get that count of 10. I feel like it took her longer to get up. Going for the pin. Maybe he senses it as well. 2.9. He's fighting back. This woman beat Marissa, our world heavyweight champion, right before Marissa won the world heavyweight title. So you know Angela might just have a claim to a title shot sometime in the future. You know who else hasn't been recruited? Justice. The super powerful massacre murdering gear. The one who slaughters humanity. The one who beat Bridget clean to defend the mayor of Flavortown title. Frightening woman. Beast. We don't know. Like you said, not everyone's going to get recruited today. We're limited at 35. Or 35, yeah. And goes down again. You got count of 10. Count of 5, but it's a much longer 5. Get the head bust though, get him down. Big meaty body splash. 2.9. Because like I said, after the draft, there will be a supplemental draft in December. And everyone will have chances to earn new slots before December. So the roster will be growing. Oh, ooh, Burning Hammer by Lick Joe. Is that yet? Oh, giant swing. He calls that the Joe-tation. Because it's rotation, but he's Lick Joe. He was gonna call it the fucking mustache ride, but it's clean shaven. A big scoop and a slam forward. I believe there is a TKO rule in effect. With 3 knockdowns and it's just a TKO. Angela's got a ton of fight. Remember, this woman has beaten Marissa Rossetti. Oh, another Burning Hammer. TKO. 3 knockdowns. And the belt that has only changed hands once from Angela, or from Marissa to Angela, now is in the hands for the final time of Lick Joe. I'm gonna update the thumbnail. No one's gonna have a fucking clue who Lick Joe is. They better watch my VODs. I've played Violence Fight and Solitary Fighter with Star A Kaimato and with Choco before. One of them is just basically they're basically Solitary Fighter and Violence Fight. They're the same game, except in one of them, the bosses are playable. Which brings the roster from 4 to 6. But it's a pre-Street Fighter 2 game. So they didn't have the formula that week. Lick Joe. So it's going to be Rob Van Dam, Roboco, Yu-Gi-Oh! Shiguma, Lick Joe. And we got 2 more left. Now, I've been teasing you. I said it's going to be the 5 championships. Plus, I go ahead and take a tab of every match that is 100% ranked. I go through every single VOD, every single match. Which isn't too hard to do because they do show the scores like right at the end. I can just fast forward that, skip ahead to that. I take track of who wins every 100% match. And it's mostly tag team and battle royals. And I told you that the 6th slot, because there's only 5 tertiary titles, the 6th slot is going to go in a match between who has the most 100% wins, the most 5-star wins. Here's the main event of Act 2. I won't tease you any longer. Now, if I'll triple check the math. If the math is wrong, then I will compensate who it was really for. But I did the math a couple times. Out of all the amazing perfect matches we've had, and if you're on the Discord, I keep a track. I keep full history. I need to update the history on Discord. Title matches, 100% matches, etc. So I did the math. There are 2 wrestlers in this federation who have won 4 matches that were rated 100%, 5 perfect stars. So technically this should be the best match in history. And it's actually kind of surprising. Number 1 is adrenaline in my soul. Where the fuck is Cody Rhodes? There he fucking is. He's Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes! And he won them all in one day. Day 3 of the WWE Championship, eventually won by The Undertaker, where Cody and Batista also got to the finals. Cody had 4 5-star wins in one day. So that's a feat in and of itself. And the other one, who's had won 4 5-star matches, yes, one half of our tag team champions, Takanashi Kiara. Like I said, I had to double and triple check. Why Kiara? Why not Mori? Because Mori and Kiara had an amazing series with Yui Ren and Yui Ron. Like I said, I think probably a couple of their matches, the Bar Windfish versus Takamori, some of the best wrestling matches in the entire federation so far. But Kiara had more because I believe one of her wins was that win with Cerna, winning the tag team championships for Cold Chicken. And Cody, he fought guys like Daniel Bryan and Batista and The Undertaker all in one day as the third round. The third round of the WWE tournament, eventually won by the Taker. So both of these have done amazing things. Kiara becoming one of the amazing standouts of our tag team division, which is incredibly full of talent. Again, 5 of the 7 first-round picks were tag teams. Cody Rhodes, current WWE champion, winning all his in one night. So this should be a 5-star match in and of itself. Cody Rhodes and Takanashi Kiara for the 100% shot. Big ol' Axie like Kiara to start. I'll admit, when I first started watching HoloLive, I didn't like Kiara. I thought her voice was annoying. Then as I watched her more, I really did start to kind of appreciate her more. Like how she's trying to bridge people together with her understanding of Japanese, trying to help link people together. Especially when Coco's gone. Coco's doing that, but now she's doing with the talk show and everything, so I got more respect for the chicken. First tag team with Mori Kaliaki. Then Mori is the one who broke up Takamori. Mori is the one who wanted to go solo because it looks like she may have been scared of Yuri Ren and Yui Ron. Now she's following HoloLive instead of getting into the tag team division. Now leaving Kiara with Cerna, Cold Chicken. Cody Rhodes, on the other hand, I'm not sure Cody's been seen since his shot to win the U.S. Championship. He's been busy with the WWF being the WWE champion. But who knows? Maybe he'll win the sextet, win the World Heavyweight title, and put it down on Vince McMahon. No, Vince has been gone for a long time. Fuck that shit. Maybe he'll put it on Triple H's desk. Cody turn on the corner. The goal kick back to Wawa. I wanted to book Ina too, but Ina, it does not work. I think I showed you before. A lot of the HoloLive English does not work. And I don't think anyone's made any of HoloLive Indonesia. Like, Saras doesn't work. Like, I finally found a work at Cronin. And again, just because they don't get booked today, that doesn't mean you'll never see them again. The Crazy H Championship, for example. That's always 7 randos. Big old kick by Cody, big old uppercut. I think this Cody has a shit ton of custom moves. That might help. Cody Rhodes won all of his matches, his 100% in singles matches. Kiara, I think it was all in tag matches. So can she do it on her own without Cerna, without Mori? Without PepsiCo? Without the backing of the delicious Pepsi products? From in the corner. Almost hit the Karate Champ. Got out of the way this time. You're saying so, road of absolutely. Adrenaline in his soul. He's the son of the plumber. Son of the legendary Dustin Rhodes. Brother of Goldust. Son of Dusty Rhodes. Brother of Dustin Rhodes. Son of a plumber. Now the current WWE champion. But even that was not enough to stop The Undertaker. Oh, big old Austrian suplex by Kiara. Going for the balls. Chicken head butting the balls. Oh, big old slaps in the corner. Chopped chicken. Chopped chicken on cheese. Figure 4. His father, Dusty Rhodes, had some legendary wars with Ric Flair. Stealing that figure 4 here. Taking to the shoulder. Is this Kiara's time to shine as a singles competitor? Is she going to do what Maury did and go into business for herself? Oh, drop of the knee, but Cody gets up at the last minute. Switch over. Oh, Bulldog headlock. And going for the balls again. Stop gobbling this man's balls. Not cool. Scoop a slam by Rhodes. Punching away. Kiara down, back off. Scoop slam by Rhodes. Whipping her back in the corner. Something back. Big old German suplex. Rotating around. Oh, and Cody breaks it up. Oh, and he just hammering away with those rights. Those are some amazing animations. Those must be custom animations. I think this Cody has a ton of customs. Kiara got Cody in the corner. Oh, chicken pointing at the crotch. Xbox face. Oh my god, she's got Xbox face buns. She is giving him some of that day-old chicken. She just let him have a couple of biscuits. Oh my lord. She's getting frisky when Maury's not around to keep her in check. A lung blower. Double knees from the top hits this time. Cody's busted right open. Either that or that's like ketchup packets that she's been storing away. I hear you have to pay for the ketchup packets at KFC. That's some or KFB. That's some bullshit. The Colonel would never make you do that. Oh, did you hear the Colonel's 11 herbs and spices were leaked recently by a family member of his who is pissed off that they were sexualizing him. So he leaked the recipe. Holy shit. Missing the kick. Cody's running against the clock now that he's busted open. No, wait, is Kiara busted? I think Kiara's busted open. I think those were those ketchup packets that she's been hoarding. And Cody's out. Kiara taking Ricky. Is this burb gonna fly? This burb gonna fly? High fly flow. Yes, I know not every top rope body splash is a high fly flow. But I will show respect to the fucking ace. Go ace. The fucking 1 in 100 year talent. Oh, now for those who are only familiar with American wrestling, in Japan, in Fire Pro as well, the count goes to 20 outside the ring. In the US it's 10, in Japan it's 20. Oh, big old torture rack. What do we get up? Missing the disaster kick. Totally missed the disaster kick. Kiara up. Following up. Bulldog. Good put her in the corner. Is he going to try again? Nope. Free of woe. Stomping away on the burb. Slam fist. With this fist, will this chicken be dismissed? Big old wheel kick by the Chimkin. Cross-face chicken wing. Cross-face by the bird. Big old drop kick by Cody. I don't think she got all of it. I don't think Cody got all of it. Oh, another suplex. Oh, going for the second one. Went to the well too many times. Cody stopped her. And the figure four again. Wow, what an insult would it be? His father, Dusty Rhodes, had these wars with Ric Flair. If he won this match with Ric Flair's move, the figure four. Is Flair still alive? Holy shit. He's old as turds. Kick word that. Yes, it was for him. Certainly was, James. Oh my god! Belly to belly from the top. Kiara's gushing. She's getting desperate. Got that chicken wing in again. Cody's fighting. Cody's trying to fight out. This is where Cody Rhodes' wrestling prowess, his technical skill, comes into play. Also, Kiara has been almost exclusively a tag team wrestler in this federation. Almost exclusively. Kiara posing for the crowd. Butt dance, butt dance. Too much booty in those pants. She gave him the biscuits and now she gave him the gravy. Hot Lord. Chicken wing again. She's certainly giving him the full 8-piece. And that's it. And that's it. Takanashi Kiara has silenced her critics, saying that she can only wrestle in tag matches, and has defeated Cody Rhodes. Let's go to Dave Meltzer, though. Dave Meltzer, is that a 100% match? Can the Chimkin make it 5? Dave Meltzer, what do you say? 87%. Fuck you, Dave Meltzer. That was fucking poetry in action. That was fucking magical. So Cody Rhodes, who got Hollies in one day, fall to our own chicken. One half of the tag team champions, Kiara. Mid-sweep, there you fucking go. Totally clean. And they installed a KFP on the road. Of course, you know this answers the question. Why did the chicken cross the road? To kick some fucking ass. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we finally answered the question. Why did the chicken cross the road? So right now, as it stands, Sextet Synthesis is going to be... Oh, shit. Hold on. Okay, so here's the problem. Sextet Synthesis is going to be... We're going to have Sextet, but we're also going to have title matches on the same night. Because doing a full Sextet took like... I think like 2.5 hours. We could fit in the other title matches then. Kiara's one half of the tag team champions. It would not be fair to Kiara to have her fight 5 times in a night and then defend the tag team belts with Cerno. So I'm making an executive decision. I will, for one night at Sextet Synthesis 2, I will allow PepsiCo to defend the tag titles under the Freebird rule. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with what the Freebird rule is, this old tag team called the Fabulous Freebirds. I believe one of them got hurt while they were the tag team champions. There was a rule that any of the 3 members could defend it. The tag team titles. Or the New Day did that. 3 men were the tag team champions, and any 2 permeations of Kofi Xavier Woods or Big E could defend it. So since Kiara will be busy with the sextet, Cerno will be able to team up with any other member of PepsiCo that does not have a match that night. Pepsi Man may have a match. It depends on if he successfully defends the Jet Championship. Free bird, because Kiara will be free from doing it. There you fucking go. She's that free burb. The free burb rule. In fact, fuck it, I'm calling it the free burb, B-I-R-B. The free burb rule. And speaking of BIRB, I know it hasn't even been 2 hours, but I gotta clear my goddamn throat if I'm gonna get through this morning. Quick BRB. There will be one last round of voting, or one last round of drafting. Then the Jet Championship, and the final belt of the night, the Uma Musume Championship, between champion Major Orion and number one contender, Aru Urara. Happy little horsey. Baby. I'm aware that OBS is disconnecting here and there. I don't know what it is. I will be resetting my internet connection for the collab joke later today. Welcome back. 2 matches left, one for the championship, one for the last spot. Just a reminder, we are getting rid of all the tertiary titles today. We're up to the final round of picks. This will set in stone the first roster of 35. Welcome, thank you, James. But there will be opportunities in the future to add more members to any particular stable. So we will go ahead and start with the final roster picks. Hey guys, it's your girl Maury. I'm so honored to be standing by my senpais in Gen Zero, and it's such a shame that we can't have Roboco, or we can't have Suisse and ASCII here. I'm not happy with the road that they've chosen for themselves, but I'm here to back up Roboco, one of the best wrestlers here today. She's gonna win the big one. She's gonna make HoloLive proud. She's already made it proud. So we decided, unfortunately, there are no Indonesian wrestlers in Fire Pro, no HoloLive Indonesia. So we tried to look through who else is available, who else could represent us, and they've actually made some Devis wrestlers. So we are honored to introduce ourselves, the final member of Team HoloLive, Jafuki Rodden. Hello! Here to teach you the ancient ways, include the ancient education. Sorry, I'm still trying to quit smoking. I sound like Amanda this morning. Wow. Senpai, it's great to be here. We are Roboco, HoloLive Roboco, the high-spec organization sweeping the nation. Roboco Senpai, say what, huh? Senpai. So I've already made quite a bit. My big 2 choices. Quite difficult to decide who I want for my last pick. So I was watching back to previous shows, looking at the history, and it is weird how things have been kind of manipulated. How Trace Academy ended up losing or giving up their spot here because of what happens to the tertiary titles. And I don't think that's anyone's fault. But there's someone who made me smile. And I would hate to see her leave if she didn't get her big chance. Because Major Orion's already locked in with the muscle gym. So I'm happy to say, overjoyed with a smile in my heart. Ladies and gentlemen, the final pick for the Bounty Hunters, Haru Urara. Yay! Yay! I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop. I'm a horsey. It's my job to run around. It's my ambition. Well. The organization that everyone discounted. No one frowns on a clown and gets away with it. So, Roboco, not happy that things did not go your way. Not happy that you couldn't reunite Gen Zero. You're going to be pissed off about this. As we search for the greatest clowns in this federation, The greatest clowns in the world, we realized we're a bit on the ropes right now. We don't just need a clown. We need the entire circus. Our final pick for Clown Town, Omaru Polka. Yeah! Wanna go to the polka club? Wanna get here? Hey! Hey, you! So many clowns, I'm going on. Wait, we gotta dip! There's not a lot left to pick from, is there? Well, the choices are only limited by your imagination, and the nearly 800 choices that have already been downloaded by Miss Amanda. Looking deep into the roster of people who may only wrestled once, I saw somebody who might give us a technical advantage. An intelligent man who always seems to survive whatever situation he's placed in. Ladies and gentlemen, our final draft is Mr. Revolver Ocelot. Well, it's been a while since I've been here in this federation. I'm honored that the G-Men would happen to have me come aboard this little organization. You're pretty good. Before I go ahead and make my final two choices, I do want to bring up something. Bridget, you were supposed to be the #1 contender for my heavyweight championship. You gave that up. You sacrificed that to fight justice. I don't think anyone here is going to touch justice. Nobody here wants that kind of karma. I know I don't. You sacrificed yourself for the good of this federation, and I believe that deserves to be rewarded. There is currently no #1 contender at Sextet Synthesis 2 in 2 weeks. As the World Heavyweight Champion, I want to fight you, Bridget. Give you the shot you have so duly earned. Now, for my last 2 picks. First of all, someone who may be known to a couple of the people around here. Maybe one who may be seen later today. Another fiery red-headed hulk of a woman, Rila Esperanza, a Brazilian Amazon, after my own heart. And my last decision. You've seen some comic book characters come around here, haven't you? You've seen Doctor Doom in the first sextet. Seen a couple of different ones, and I figured if there's a comic book character out there who would fit what I'm trying to do with the muscle gym, you'll know who I'm talking about. Any good organization needs a good lawyer, and we've got the strongest lawyer in the world, Jennifer Walters, the She-Hulk. The television show never existed. We do not talk about them. We are the muscle gym. We are here to overpower and overwhelm this federation. We fight with honor and we fight with strength. Haven't Marissa, I've been listening in on your little speech. I'm afraid you're laboring under a false pretense. There is a number one contender for the heavyweight championship. You see, when Trayson Academy pulled out of the draft and left Amanda hanging, it wasn't just a generous donation from the Howard Corporation that kept this place afloat and allowed me to go ahead and take a spot in this federation. No, she also gave me a shot at the World Heavyweight title just to sweeten the deal. So you will not be facing that little yo-yo throwing, high-pitched, screaming little brat. You'll be fighting the man who you humiliated to successfully defend your Fighters Cup championship a couple months ago. And I will be prepared this time. I guarantee it. Now, as far as my final pick, Preacher Man. I'm glad that you've trusted me, Mr. Howard. Trusted me so far. I assure you, these ladies, Vice and Mature, will serve you very well. As will she. Oh, it's an honor to meet you, Mr. Howard. I've heard so much about you. Sure me, huh? So, I hire you, a member of the Hakushi, and you bring me 3 more members of the Hakushi. Don't think I don't see what you're trying to do, Preacher Man. What is it you think I'm trying to do, Mr. Howard? You know what? I'm gonna give you a benefit of doubt. And just assume you're giving me 3 hot ladies with big tits. As a red-blooded American, I can appreciate that. Just find out what happens to people who turn on me, who cross my path. They end up throwing you off of your penthouse suite. We're gonna have a long talk after the show tonight, Preacher Man. A long fucking talk. First of all, congratulations to Takanashi Kiara, one half of our tag team champions. Got a shot at the Sextet Synthesis, the most accomplished wrestler in this federation today. I know, I mean, Pepsi Man, through me, made a brilliant decision signing you up as a first-round draft pick. Now, as far as our final... Who's that? Who the hell is that? Get away from the camera! Get away from the camera! Who the hell are you? Oh my god, it's one of those horse girls. Well, I honestly didn't have anyone planned. Mr. Pepsi Man, what is your opinion on the matter? Do you have anything to say? I'll take you at your word. We will have this creature, whatever she is, as the last member of the prestigious Pepsi Bottling Company. Now, you've got to get out there to the ring. It's time for the Jet Championship. Gonna make us proud. I know you will, Mr. Pepsi Man. I have been your advocate, Mr. Paul Heyman. Go watch the WWE. Always promoting the next big show, the next big thing. Holy crap. Gold ship, doing gold ship things. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, what the fuck is the G-Man doing out here? The G-Man's already been humiliated. He was already defeated by Marissa. She took away his World Heavyweight Championship. She kicked his ass clean. Why the hell is he out here? Oh my god, don't tell me. Oh my god, don't tell me. He somehow got Pepsi Man to agree to defend the Jet Championship against him. What the absolute fuck? Holy hell. That is some bullshit! He lost the World Heavyweight Championship, and now he's just gonna sneak in here. Well, it looks like Pepsi Man's agreeing to it. So the G-Man, who has just lost the World Heavyweight Championship to Marissa Rossetti, now is going to try to get some measure of revenge by stealing the Jet Championship away from Pepsi Man. Government Man just cannot be stopped. No, yeah, neither can Gold Ship. The Creature has made it in the heavyweight champ. The Creature has made it on the roster. The Creature fights justice for the Mayor of Flavortown Championship at Sex Synthesis 2. What if she's able to wrestle it away from justice? G-Man, something on Pepsi Man. Thank you to Paul Heyman, by the way. We know Pepsi Man can't talk in a normal fashion. So thank you, that's just going to be a one-night thing. Thank you to Mr. Heyman for stopping by and translating for the Pepsi Man. Heyman speaks business. Oh, G-Man with the Iron Claw and Pepsi Man. Like I said, normally every belt is supposed to be defended once a month. But we're doing 2 shows a month. The Jet Championship is always defended every show. And now the G-Man is trying to stake his claim. Got another show coming up in 2 weeks. It'll be Sextet, the big old Sextet. And after this, we'll have our main event. Haru Urara challenges Major Orion. We will get our full bracket filled out today and leave you salivating in 2 weeks time. Oh, big old muscle buster by Pepsi Man. Oh, running up to the top with that cool, refreshing moonsault. G-Man dragging him over. Wrench that leg. Elbow to the back of the Pepsi Man. Little slap, yo, kick. Slap versus kick, slap versus kick. It's a big old duel, slap versus kick. Punches wins. G-Man near the top of the G-Man elbow. A little too close to the corner, though, pulling him up, and running elbow there. Shades of the People's Champ. But it's the People's Choice. Pepsi, only my choice. And the great thing about collabing with Choco is that he doesn't speak a whole lot half the time, so he locks in, so if I go quiet, like, it's not going to be weird. But yeah, we will have one last look at our champions, or our stables, before the World Heavyweight title, or the Uma Musume Championship, the main event tonight. G-Man trying to get back on his feet. He is no quit, no rest. Immediately trying to get his hands on another belt. One of his stable members, Suisse, already in the sex tent. Yugi, Rob Van Dam, Lick Joe are not in yet. They are not hired. Were not hired during the draft. Robico. Big old elbow. No, Suisse lost. Robico. Maybe I'm having some fucking fever, man. But I promise this big event. I promise this big event. Big old drops it by Pepsi Man. Oh. G-Man grabs him. Going to the top. Dropping the elbow on the Pepsi Man. Try to be very careful, very meticulous. He cannot be without gold for long for whatever reason. He has taken initiative here. A couple of notable people who were not drafted. Justice, the mayor of Flavortown champion. Oh, big old stenton by Pepsi Man. Another person not drafted, our current Crazy H champion, the franchise, Shane Douglas. It's going to be a very interesting sextet synthesis. And a very interesting supplemental draft. Oh, double underhook, German, 2.9. Sam sidewalk slam going up to the top. Big old rolling senton, the big old Pepsi splash, taking a Pepsi plunge, baby. Against the ropes. Big old drop kick by Pepsi Man. G-Man just swinging those violent punches. Is he going to get away with it? Almost. 2.9, almost. They've each got a posse now. G-Man has City 17. Pepsi Man has the Pepsi Bottling Company. Locked him up, locked up leg up. Slap to the chest. Oh, another big muscle buster by Pepsi Man. That Pepsi muscle. Big old splash. Right too close to the ropes. G-Man going up top. Waiting for Pepsi Man to get up. Now big old splash. High five low again. Too close to the ropes. Guys are playing it a little bit too safe. Can't put each other away if they're close to the ropes. Another big elbow. Going up top again. Another elbow. He is just matching up Pepsi Man's insides. Oh, Pepsi Man got up. He didn't get all that third one. Another roll up. Too close to the ropes again. Just big old roll up, wrenching away that leg. Right up top, big old Eiffel Tower, whatever you call it. 2.9, this is getting dangerous. Two of the stable leaders going in for the jet. And he's stolen Pepsi Man's finisher. Still doesn't do him any good, though, because he's in the fucking ropes. The Jet Championship, meant to highlight people who have may not add a lot of exposure. This is not what this belt was supposed to be for. G-Man is just taking the spotlight, but Pepsi Man just may be taking it back to him. Running up. And that's it. Plan has come to fruition. Pepsi Man, our first ever Jet champion, the fastest title in this company. Defended every single night. And has been taken by the G-Man. But now that's on the G-Man. Now he's going to have to defend the belt in 2 weeks' time. He's going to have defended every single night. So it's a gift and a curse. But G-Man, he lost the World Heavyweight Championship to Marissa, the richest prize in our game. Next night, he wins the Jet Championship. It's a step down. It's a step down, but it's better than nothing. And now we've got a title firmly in the hands of City 17. Got one last match. One last match for the final Horsey champion. Before we do, though, let's take one last look at the starting roster after the roster draft. We have those giggling bastards at Clowntown. Kefka, the Insane Clown Posse, Clown Piece, and Omaru Polka. We have City 17, G-Man, Team INNK, Revolver Ocelot, and The Undertaker. We have the Howard Corporation, Keith Howard, Gainitz, Shermy, Vice and Mature. We have the Pepsi Bottling Company, Pepsi Man, Gold Ship, Jumbo Flapjack, Takanashi Kiara, and Churno. We have the Bounty Hunters Guild, Bridget, Yui Ren, Yui Ron, Robert Landolt, and Haru Urara. We have the Muscle Gym, Marissa Rossetti, Major Orion, She-Hulk, Wheela Esperanza, Mike Hagar. And we have Hololive, Roboco, Takina Sora, Sakura Mito, Jufuti Raden, and Mori Calliope. That is our starting roster of 35. That is how we're going to... And that now that the roster has been set in place, there's going to be a roster freeze until December. Those teams are locked in. Now, after December, after the supplemental draft, we may have trades. We will definitely have new slots open. But as of right now, locking that in. That is the future of this company, at least for the next 2 months. Barring like a horrific injury or something. Main event of the night. Now here's the good news. Both of these girls have already been signed. Haru to the Muscle Gym. Haru to the Bounty Hunters. Ryan to the Muscle Gym. So whoever wins this match, whether it's the big strong horsey or the cheerful happy little horsey always running around, whoever wins, they've both got a job here. This is for the last spot in Sextet Synthesis. Again, it is the Uma Musume Championship that got us in this situation. Simbolti Rudolph was the director of Tracing Academy. They wanted to partner with us. So made the Uma Musume Championship, raising the stakes. We had Major Orion beating Air Groove to win the title. But it was also at that show that I revealed that we are getting rid of all the tertiary titles, including the new Uma Musume title. It was just the timing. I was not trying to fuck Rudolph over at all. Regardless of what you said, I was not trying to fuck Simbolti Rudolph over. This was simply how timing worked out. And I said that even if we're not going to have an Uma Musume Championship, your girls have already showed a bunch of grit and gumption and badassery that they can easily get hired. And we did hire 3 of them. Kind of wanted to hire Air Groove, But Rudolph specifically did not want us to hire the student council. But hey, we got Gold Ship with PepsiCo, and we got Haru and Ryan. So today's main event, ladies and gentlemen, Ryan's Uma Musume Championship against Haru Urara. We are vacating all the tertiary titles today, and a shot at the sextet is on the line. Winner will join Robico, Rob Van Dam, Yuki Hoshiguma, Lick Joe, and Takanashi Kiara in 2 weeks at Sextet Synthesis 2 RPLA. Big old scoop and slam. The strength and power of Major Orion versus the tenacity and endless cheerfulness of Haru Urara. Little horsey who may not win any races, but she's always ends with a smile on her face. Couple good horses. Them's good horses. Too bad my voice is all fucky. I was thinking of doing a karaoke next week. My little fucking 45-minute 7-song karaoke once a month. Another big strong scoop slam by Ryan. I hear Ryan barely appears in the anime, but you know I like her. Muscles solve everything. There's no problem can be solved with backs. There you fucking go. With the sweet. Another corner. Kick again. Big old elbow to the face. Stomping. Now don't worry, these girls don't feel bad about kicking the shit out of each other. They are competitive as hell at Tracing Academy. They will beat the shit out of each other. They will race like hell. And then they will hug and dance and do concerts with each other afterwards. Oh my god, Haru Urara vertical suplex, countering the vertical suplex. She ain't horsing around today. Except she's a little horsey running around. Strength of Ryan, that won her the championship in the first place. Winning the 2-star Battle Royal, or 1-star Battle Royal, with Air Groove winning the 2-star Battle Royal. And then beating Air Groove one-on-one. They said I wanted to hire Air Groove, but Sabalski didn't want us to hire the student council. Well, there's been not one, not even just one. In the corner, big old chop to the pecs. Chop away the pecs of little Haru Urara. The little horse everyone loves. I'm dragging her over. Starting to wrench away. Big, strong, belly-to-belly suplex by Ryan. Not just the sexism itself, it's going to be another huge card. Like I said, yes, I'm not happy about it, but I did promise Keith Howard a heavyweight title shot for helping us out in the slump that we were left in. So it'll be Marissa Rossetti. Oh, big old vertical suplex to the outside by Ryan. She's doing the dignified thing, backing off and letting the little horsey get back in. So it'll be Marissa Rossetti versus Keith Howard. Tag team titles on the line, Kiara and Cerna versus Lincoln Zelda. Although it will be Kiara will have a proxy. We'll let them defend under the Freebird rule. We have Gold Ship challenging Justice for the Mayor of Flavortown Championship. It'll be a huge, 20-match card. But it almost all exclusively singles matches, so it's not going to go too horribly long. Like I said, a 15-person sex set when I pre-recorded them barely went 3 hours. Oh my god! Haru with some power of her own. Torture rack. Lifted up Ryan, trying to break her in half. But you know, in a happy way. Pedigree. It's funny because she's a horse. Trying to crack that crab. Crack that crab in Boston. Fuck it going, oh my god. Big old flying forearm. Oh, rolling her up. 2. Not enough. Not even 2.9, just a 2. And of course, the Jet Championship. Change hands for the first time with the G-Man. Sneaking out a victory over Pepsi Man. Another feather in the cap of City 17. Big old power bomb by Haru. Trying out some of the moves. Big buddy right. 2.9. Almost had it. She won the race by... Almost won the race, but... Ryan putting a big stop up. Big clothesline. And just a 2. Not even a 2.9. Just a 2. Oh. Canadian. Like running backbreaker. Hard to get up. Big high fly flow. Caught him in the corner. Got him in the corner. Yep, knees to the chest. Gotta wrench away that neck. And big old scoop and a slam. And big old running clothesline, running forearm. Go to the top again. Big old powerful. Haru rolls away. Haru rolls out of the way. He pulls her in the legs out, takes her down. Haru catching every single break. Oh, the strength of Ryan. Almost turned her as a drop kick by Urara. Little horsey. Is the little horsey gonna do it? Oh, stunner. Nasty stunner by Ryan. 2. 2.9. 2.9. She kicked out of that. And powerbomb. Too close to the ropes. Little Urara running too close to the ropes. Too close to the edge of the track. The little dirt horsey. And another torture rack. Is that going to be enough? Is she going to break Ryan's powerful body? Picked her up again. Another stunner. Kind of an Osaka street cutter type of move. And another 2.9. Haru's got the crowd fighting for her. But with the power of Ryan, it's still going to be an uphill battle. That's never stopped Haru before. Super kick. Is that going to be enough? All that donated grass is giving Haru quite the stamina. You damn right. Jumping pile driver. Holy hell. Is that 2.9? Holy hell. This match almost makes me want to bring back the belt. Almost. Fuck you, somebody. Knees to the chest. Any move can end it. They both had multiple 2.9s. Is that going to be enough? She's going to get to the corner in time. Yep, powered her off. To the head. Any move can end this. Go running power slam by Ryan. Flexing on him. She's wasting time. Oh, a couple of nasty forearms. Another running power slam. But she's up. She's back up on her feet. What the fuck? Tombstone pile driver. Haru's got the pile driver. She's got the power of the Undertaker. Fruit roll up. Strawberry fruit roll up. Fruit rolls for the kiddies. 2.9. I'm so happy both of these women are going to have another tombstone. There's the figure 4. Too close to the ropes. Haru's inexperienced getting to her. The figure 4 has nothing to do with a tombstone. It's different body parts. Brian stops the roll up, and it's 3. And Major Orion is the first, last, and only Uma Musume champion. But that little horsey has shown so much heart. That could have gone either fucking way. 81% match. Yeah, fuck you, Dave Meltzer. I assume it's Dave Meltzer giving the star ratings. I don't fucking know. So yeah, little horsey got all that soul, all that energy, so close. But Major Orion pulls it off. It is our first, last, and only Uma Musume champion. But Haru's gonna have another shot. Everyone's gonna have another shot. Because in November, it's gonna be the Real Folk Blues. Big 32-person tournament. But we look forward to Sextet Synthesis. In 2 weeks' time, Marissa Rossetti defends the World Championship against Geese Howard. Takanashi and Cherno of Team PepsiCo fight CDI Link and CDI Zelda. The G-Man of City 17 will be defending the Jet Championship against someone. Justice, Mayor of Flavortown, defends against Goldship of PepsiCo. The franchise Shane Douglas defends his Crazy 8 champion against 7 fucking randos. And then Sextet Synthesis. Rob Van Dam, Roboco, Yugi Hoshiguma, Licky Joe, Takanashi Kiara, and Major Orion. 15 matches, one night. Winner gets a title shot anytime they fucking want. Thank you for the draft. I knew it wasn't going to be a horribly long show today because my throat is killing me and it was mostly storyline stuff. Jinx, thank you for stopping by. If I know nobody got me, I know Jinx fucking got me. I need to get some sleep. I got 0 sleep last night. I was really worried about this fucking show going off in my throat and everything. So I better cut the yapping here. I am your faithful Amanda Splatts. And this is the Amanda Splatts Project. I'll see you in 2 weeks for Sextet Synthesis. And I'll see you at 4 p.m. today. Check them out. Yeah, have a good night.